Hello again, it's Amy with Just a Little Ink. I'm an independent demonstrator here in Littleton, Colorado, and I'm here today to share with you a gift card holder card, kind of a tongue twister. I believe that this idea was originated with Ronda Wade, a wonderful demonstrator with Stampin' Up! And my team member had actually shared this in one of our mystery stamping segments in our team meeting recently. What I've done to change it up is I've added this band. Rhonda had wrapped ribbon around it, and I thought that'd be a little bulky to mail, and this way it fits into a larger sized envelope, whether you make that yourself or purchase one. But I added this belly band to keep it flatter, and it still keeps it sealed. When you open it up, you then have this inside little pocket where you can put a gift card and write a little message and all kinds of things. But it's a great way to use some designer series paper, and because our designer series paper is 15% off on select packages through the month of July, I think it's a great time to share this. So let me show you how I made that wonderful card and what you all need. So you need a half a sheet of designer series paper. I am using the Pansy Petals designer series paper. The one side has these cute little pansies, and on the other side is this wonderful gingham, and there's some different color combos. All of these are using our brand new in colors, and I'm highlighting the Freesia or Fresh Freesia. That is the cardstock I'm using for on the inside. So this is a 6 by 12 inch piece. You're going to score it at 4 inches and at 8 inches. I also cut, so I'm going to use for the band, 1 inch by 12 inches, and we'll trim it down. For the inside, your coordinating cardstock, you need a piece that's 5 inches by 8 inches, and you're going to score it at 2 1/4 and 5 1/4 inches. Then you need some scraps for some labels. I'm just using some basic white. I used our Tasteful Labels dies, which I love these dies. And for decorating, I'm going to use the Biggest Wish. It's one of my favorite stamp sets out of our new catalog, as well as the Coordinating Pansy Patch stamp set. So the bundle, a $51.25 bundle if you choose to buy it together, but you can purchase things separately. You get a 10% discount if you purchase together. But I love the fact that these dies actually, and I'm not going to cut this one out in front of you, but they can actually cut out parts of the designer series paper as well, so you don't have to stamp or do the different layers like I had done on the card we had done earlier. So I'm going to set that aside and let's begin. Rhonda is one of the best demonstrators of showing just really simple ideas. So let me show you how we start. You need your paper trimmer. On the bulk paper trimmer, you're going to cut off 1 inch from one end. It doesn't matter which end. So I'm going to line up, and I'm going to pull it through to my paper trimmer on the other side. There's the nice 1 1/2 inch mark on the other end. Just going to cut that off, and then I'm going to trim this piece down to only 5 inches. So let's set that out of the way. We can keep it for some other use. I have already pre-scored all of my pieces. So I'm going to fold this piece over. I need out my bone folder. And I'm going to fold it up this way. I need birthday gifts, though this would make a great anniversary gift as well. So like so. And open it up, and we're going to keep it where it comes this way so you have a little flap on the front. So set that aside. We're going to pull out our cardstock. I'm going to fold both pieces in again toward the center, like so, like that. And then I'm going to put this piece on the front. I could go with either side. I think I might put this side on the end. So I'm going to pull out my Stampin' Seal. Now that I've learned how to use it well, I really like Stampin' Seal. You just don't twist it. We got in the habit of kind of doing this check thing. when we used snail, and we don't do that with Stampin' Seal. Just pull it on straight. So I'm going to put this beautiful print on the front flap, and then I'm going to pull out my Stampin' Seal Plus. It's a much stronger adhesive, works in the same manner that you have Stampin' Seal. Get it rolled. It isn't showing on the end. You could also use tear-in tape, and you really, if you wanted to give it a little time to dry, you could use some of our liquid glue. So I want to make sure that it's opening in the correct manner. I'm going to center it in the middle of my card here, like so. Then I want to seal this down just a little, so I'm going to put some adhesive just along the edge, and again I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal Plus. So I have a little more give, or not give, but a little more hold. So I'm going to push here. And then this is where I'm going to put my flower I already cut. And this I will use some of our liquid adhesive. I'll put that away later. So I'm going to put on this opening flap. So when I open it up, there's just a little thing. I can write me a greeting here for whoever I'm giving it to, like so. And then I want to stamp my message here. So I'm going to pull out my Fresh Freesia stamp pad. I'm going to stamp with that beautiful Biggest Wish stamp set. I'm going to stamp happy. You get both happy and birthday in both types of greetings. Stop this up. Make sure I sealed it. There we go. Then I'm going to just use my Tuxedo Black Memento ink, and I'm going to ink up the birthday. And this is the script. And so I'm just going to come in. I might go just a little higher with it. Center it on the front. I just love how that looks. I'm going to keep that pad out because we will use it. Then I'm going to just put it down flat. I don't want a lot of dimension because with the gift card I'm going to have enough. So I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to center it on the front. You honestly could decorate this however you want, but I liked the simplicity, how all this worked, like so. So then I have room to stick in my gift card. This folds here and here. But now I want to do my belly band. So what I did, I took my strip of Designer Series paper and I'm just going to wrap it around. I don't want it real tight. I just want it to be loose enough that I can still pull it on and off. So I'm going to then come in. I need to cut about here so I can lift it up. Trim it off. I'll have this piece for something else. So again, wrap it around my, I think I did it the other direction. It doesn't really matter. And I'm going to take some of my Stampin' Seal, put just a little on this end, line it up like so. Then I can crease, knowing this will come here and it'll slide. I don't want it so snug that it won't slide. And then I'm going to take one of those other from the Tasteful Labels dies, and I'm going to put on there wishing you a little extra happiness just because you're you. It'll fit really well on this label. And again, pull out that Tuxedo Black Memento ink. Ink up these greetings. I just love the font on these greetings that are within the Pansy Patch bundle. So center it on the front. I went real simple. Again, you could put a flower on the front, put a little ribbon, some embellishments. See all kinds of things you could do. to bling it up if that is what you would like. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, again, just a little adhesive. I don't want it to come on these ends because I don't want it to stick so hard it won't slide. And I'm going to make sure I grab just enough on the lower to grab here. So I'm going to come up like so, center it, just like that. And just like that, I now have a fun little gift card holder. Thanks, Rhonda, and for Jen Wade, who shared it with me. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel before, I would so appreciate it if you would. You can just click that bell and make sure you get updates anytime. And if you don't have a demonstrator, I would love to be your demonstrator. And you can order anytime at justalittleinc.stampinup.net. If you're ordering, please use my host code. It's good through the month of July. But if you're placing an order of $150 or more, please don't use that host code because you will get host rewards and you will still receive any benefits that I give in addition to Stampin' Up. So thanks again for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Have a wonderful day.